Yeah.
Do you remember where you were at when you found out about Vaughn passing?
I was with Vaughn earlier that night before he passed.
Really?
Yeah.
On tour with him, or what did you have going on?
No, I went to Vaughn had an album release party out here in Atlanta.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the club, bro. But the world ain't know this, and I ain't really broadcast it because me and Vaughn was never supposed to be around each other anyway. Like I told y'all before he passed away, we just started back. Like we fuck that shit. Like, man, them people ain't on us. You feel me? Like, and he had an album release party that I had attended. You know what I'm saying? So, from my knowledge, Vaughn was after the album release party, he's supposed to went to the Airbnb. I have no knowledge of why or who influenced. It was Top birthday too at the same time. So I don't got no knowledge on who influenced him to go to the other club. I know he was Howard the Pill for sure.
But it was very.
Like, he was whispering in my ear, telling me like, hey man, this bitch got me for like I'm high as hell. He man.
Really?
He don't kid this bitch got me, but I'm good though. You feel me? Like he was enjoying his high. You feel me? But this was at the album release party. I forgot the name of the club. I ain't familiar with the clubs down here. But as we was leaving out, he hopped in a bulletproof and shot off. He had texted me like we all finna meet up at the Airbnb. So that was the last thing I said. That me and all my guys that was in the car I was in went to the Waffle House. I smoke cigarettes, bro. We at the Waffle House ordering something to eat. So I'm thinking they finna go to the Airbnb, so we at the Waffle House. But while the guys ordering their food, I'm outside smoking a cigarette. And my phone and shit, on my door. I hear every shot, like I hear that bitch sound like Wild Wild West, gang. But this crazy part is like I felt it, but I didn't feel it. But I just knew it was the guys. Like something told me like that got to be for them. Like it's late as hell. We just left the club. You feel me? Like Vaughn in the bulletproofs. I'm like Vaughn, good. You feel me? Got the security in the bulletproofs, but I'm smoking a cigarette outside the Waffle House. Is right there by the college and shit. We was at the Waffle House by the college. I hear all the shots going on. That bitch is just going off nonstop. Different guns. Though I'm hearing this shit. So I open up the door of the Waffle House. Boy, y'all don't hear all them shots, boy. I think photo man's getting in a bank out or something, you feel me? So enough shit stank on my daughter, boy. Like probably like, bro, them still waiting on their food while we calling around. Ain't nobody answering their phone on my kids. I guess all the episodes was going on then. And on my grandma, like, all the guys, I tell them like, man, I swear to God, man, I just heard a lot of shots. Boy, y'all ass tweaking. Y'all ain't just hitting on them shots while y'all was in the Waffle. They hell no. Boy, I ain't tweaking. No, I'm like, man, call the guy's phone. So as we talking and they calling the phone, probably like within 8 minutes after I hit the shots and we talking about the shit, Vaughn Hellcat fly past the Waffle House, bro. But they been rolled past and went and did what they did, but it's Charles and fly past the Waffle House and blow the red light. When it ran the red light, I knew what was going on. I'm like, damn, like that was just Vaughn. Y'all didn't see Vaughn Charles? They on the guys, that was just Vaughn Charles. His Hellcat fly, run past the red light the whole time, bro, shot. They was trying to get him to the hospital, you feel me? They blew the red light and rolled past us. I'm like, damn, that shit just fucked me up, you feel me? They wouldn't let nobody come to the hospital, none of that shit on phone. I'm in the crib, man. I got this shit like 7 in the morning. Motherfucker called me with that shit. That shit was just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That shit fucked the motherfucker up, though. That was my dog, man. Like, shit just be happening so fast and quick of eye, you feel? But I know that was Top birthday for sure, though.
Right.
So I don't know how they end up at Chic. And that ain't where the album release party was at. We was at a whole nother club before Chic, like.
Right.
And once I seen the videos, it looked like they was getting out finna go in that motherfucker.
Well, it's because they
Unless they was riding past.
He went there because they knew that Quandarana was going to be there, right?
No, hell no.
No?
Hell no.
So it was just a coincidence that they ended up in the same place?
Woke him up out of his sleep if he knew dude was there. Why was he asleep? Like,
I think they said that he was sleeping and then like somebody said, yo, that dude's here.
Right,
like,
they woke him up after they saw him there, but me having no knowledge, okay. I don't think, hell no, I don't think he knew he went there knowing. Right. Vaughn would have been on a whole different type of time if he knew he was on the motherfucker ass. Like,
right.
That shit just had like, they woke him up out of sleep and told him that shit. Like, that's just that. Like, I ain't speaking on blood in them situations either though, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't what it was. You know, the media gonna say what the media gonna say anyway, though. But
well, that does make sense if he found out in that moment, because everybody was kind of shocked by the fact that he would go there and just
you could tell the way everybody was walking up and the way he was rushing, like a motherfucker just tapped him and told him, like, man, dude, right here, you feel me? Like you could tell the whole thing, like you can peep it out for yourself, like you knowing Vaughn and knowing what type of time Vaughn be on. That's what it is, man. You feel me? But
What's up, everybody? It's Clarissa J back with another video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. Don't forget to hit the notification bell too to get notified of when I drop more videos. Now, let's get into the topic at hand. So, THF Zoo, I just did another video recently, but he did his first interview and he did it on No Jumper, with Adam 22. And, he's talking about a whole bunch of things. And, he was talking about him being there the night that King Von died. Well, more so like he was with Von that same night, but he wasn't actually there like when it exactly happened. As he said in the video that I showed in the beginning of the video. Now, so he was with him, at the club or whatever, and then, he left Von, and then, he went to the Waffle House, and then, Von ended up going to, the hookah lounge that everybody knows, where he ended up fighting Quando, and then the rest of the events that transpired. So, this is crazy. Now, Von was on a case with, Zoo and Dirk and Hella Bands, I believe his name is. And, Hella Bands, he's gone, but they were all on a case together, for the Atlanta shooting that happened at the Varsity. And technically they all three of them, weren't supposed to be around each other, because they're co-defendants. Now, Zoo didn't make anybody aware that he was there that night, obviously, because, the case just recently got dropped, so it's been a while. And, Zoo don't do interviews or stuff like that. So it's like he wouldn't really even get a chance to say it for real. So since this is his first interview, this is the first time we're hearing about it. So he was there that night, and he was basically saying, King Von, he was high, he was off a pill, which, a lot of people, the conspiracy people, they were saying like they drugged him, which, come on, bro. Come on. Like, like anybody knows, a lot of niggas in the hood or in the streets, they do pills. They take Purs, some of them take Xans, they take X, they smoke weed, lean. Like, that's not uncommon. Like, and Von, he's talked about, taking pills and I believe smoking weed in his music as well. So it's not like this is something that's not normal, but I know Zoo probably feels some type of way because it's like, he wasn't there, with Von when it happened. Maybe he could have stopped it, but, he said he didn't have any knowledge of who exactly, persuaded him to go to the club or whatever. But it's crazy though. But when I looked it up, because it don't seem like Zoo is lying about the story. It seems pretty accurate because, as I showed also in the beginning of the video, I showed the hookah lounge that Von died at, and then the Waffle House that Zoo was talking about, and then the hospital, because he said he saw Von's Hellcat race past him when he was at the Waffle House, and they was on the way to the hospital. And when you look at it, on Google Maps, then they're all kind of within, like, it looks like at least 10-15 minutes of each other. Like, it looked like it's all pretty close relatively. Like, there's not all these three locations aren't too far from each other. So it looks like Zoo could be telling the truth about what exactly happened, but he was also saying people, he went to the club because Quando was there or whatever. And like Zoo said, I feel like, knowing Von, I feel like if he knew Quando was there, it would have been a more prepared situation. Because even though Von, sometimes people might consider him, reckless or hothead, because he would talk crazy on the internet and, to his ops and all that type of stuff. But I feel like he would have been more thought it out a little bit more had he known Quando was there, you know? Like, I don't, like, because it looked like, to me, it was just like a spur of the moment type of thing, you know? So I doubt he went there knowing he was there. Because the story has always been, you know, somebody will come up or whatever the case may be. And then, you know, Von did what he did. Which seems more believable when you look at the video, you know? Because I feel like if he known he was there, it probably would have went a different way. But, you know, this is not the first time we're hearing of, you know, somebody being there. You know, because recently, you know, Boss Top, there was a footage of him, you know, getting arrested, and apparently Boss Top was there too, and he was saying he wasn't there. Now it could be possible that that, you know, Boss Top was with Zoo, maybe, because he was saying he wasn't there, but he probably was with him maybe earlier, like Zoo was, and maybe, you know, he went to the Waffle House with Zoo instead of being with Von. Who knows? But it's all just crazy. Like, you know, like I feel like we're finding out so much about this particular night, and it's been, you know, what, 3 years since Von has been gone, almost 3 years. It's like we keep finding out more and more, you know, like, and you know, Tim, he just got off, you know, for the case, you know. They were claiming it was self-defense, so yeah, it's worth finding out more and more information about this, like, all the time. It's crazy. But, you know, apparently Zoo, you know, was with Von, you know, earlier that night, you know, because a lot of people were saying, you know, Boss Top, you know, because the conspiracy rumors, you know, they were saying, you know, Boss Top helped set it up or whatever the case may be. It's possible maybe he could have been with Zoo. You know, because maybe he didn't mean he wasn't there that night, but maybe he meant like he wasn't there like when it happened, per se, like when Von actually got killed. Maybe that's what he meant, you know, because technically it was Boss Top's birthday. So if they were all out for his birthday or whatever the case may be, it's possible, you know, he could have been with Von earlier that night, same way Zoo was, and then he could have went to the Waffle House with Zoo. It's possible. You never know. But Boss Top could be lying too, you know. Boss Top's kind of got a shaky little, you know, energy with him. But it is what it is. But yeah, but to me it seems like Zoo, his story seems pretty, you know, credible. It don't seem like he's lying, like he, you know, stutter or seem like flustered or nothing like that. He looked like he was telling the truth. Like, and it's just like, what's the point of lying anyway, you know? Like, don't make sense, you know? But it's crazy though. But let me know what you guys think about it. You know, you guys feel like Zoo was being credible, you know? You feel like, you know, Boss Top was with Zoo maybe, you know, and maybe he just forgot to mention the fact that he was with Von earlier, or, you know, however it made it went. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will be back with more videos. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.